political parties take a lot of donations. They accept a lot of money from a lot of rich people to fund all of the marketing and sessions and campaigning that you see throughout a year. And the numbers have recently come out for last year, and we see that Reform are the most funded party, followed by the Conservatives, then Labour, and then a few other parties, and the Greens barely have any funding. It's like 200k or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's not very much. So I then asked the question, why do these people fund Reform and the Conservatives more than the other parties? And who are they? So I found a video talking about the biggest political donor, who he donates to, and a bit more about who he is. So we'll take a look at that video and learn a bit more about him.
Man is the biggest political donor in the UK. But who is he? And why has he got two names? Well, we've just found out that he gave a whopping £9 million to Reform UK in August. That is a record single donation, aside from those who leave their money behind in wills. But who is he? His name is Christopher Harben, here on the left. He's been around in politics for quite a while. He made his money in the aviation fuel, defence and investment and in cryptocurrency industries. And here, as you can see, he is with Boris Johnson on a trip to Ukraine, meeting the mayor of Lviv. But Harben actually lives in Thailand, where he's got a second Thai name and a Thai passport. In this picture, you can see him giving a scholarship to a child at a wellness sanctuary which he owns. 100,000 baht, just under £2,500. Let's have a listen to what he tells his guests there.
Yeah, one of the things that we try to help all of our guests at Kamalaya is change one thing on each visit. Just one thing.
Harben's changed a few things over the last few decades, and not just his name. Before 2019, he gave small amounts of money to the Conservatives, you can see there in the dark blue. But you can see from the launch of the Brexit Party in 2019 that he was giving them millions and millions in total. But then, under 2021, when Boris Johnson was in power, he gave more money to the Tories, bringing the total for them to just under £2 million. Now, look at this huge spike. This is the £9 million given to Reform. And it's not just his donations to the parties. He's actually also given over £60,000 to Nigel Farage's private office. And that included flying him out to Donald Trump's second inauguration. Here it is. So let's have a little bit of a listen to what Nigel Farage says about his relationship with Harben.
Does he want anything in return for his money? I promise you, absolutely nothing. Do I speak to him regularly? Maybe once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks, but certainly not more than that. And
He's just given me, well, he's given my party, 9 million in the last 6 months. And then he's given me and my personal fund 60,000. But trust me, he doesn't want anything. No, he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart because that's what he wants to do. He's not expecting anything. He's going to have no benefit from giving this money away whatsoever. Come on, Nigel. We're not fucking stupid.
promised him anything, hand on heart, I have not promised him a single thing in return for his donation.
So how does Harben stack up compared to other donors? Well, look at this. Here are all the donations to the former Brexit Party and to Reform UK since it was launched in late 2019, the Nigel Farage project of the last few years, effectively. And you can see that Christopher Harben is far and away the biggest donor, donating more than all the others combined. Coming in second, British businessman Jeremy Hoskin. He's down here with £1.7 million. But Harben...
That's mental. All the other donors combined don't even hit 4 million. And he has donated nearly 20 million by himself. He has skin in the game, clearly. He has goals, he has ambitions, he has things he wants to see from his political parties. And he's banking on Reform getting into government so he can enact whatever it is that he wants. I assume with all the major things that billionaires want, which is cut their taxes. Absolutely cut everything down so they can make more profit. That's what I imagine it is anyway. I can't think what else that he would want really, except for more power and more wealth. But it could be even more nefarious than that. I guess we'll see in time if Reform do get into power.
10 times, a bit more than that, of that amount. But how does this stack up for Reform compared to other parties, and why should you care? Well, this is a big donor breakthrough moment for Farage's party. They've got £30 million in the first 3 quarters of this year. It's a huge amount, and now that puts them more than Labour and topping the Tories. It could make a huge difference when it comes to the May elections, particularly in Scotland and Wales, and it might help Reform UK to turn its poll lead into real vote.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look at those numbers, extra 2 million compared to the Conservatives, nearly double that of Labour, obviously loads more than Lib Dems. You can just see a little speck in that corner, which is green. And I think, yeah, it's 0.2 mil, 200k donations is all the Greens get. So it just shows, doesn't it? The main reason I wanted to show you that is because you have to ask yourself, are they going to create positive change in the United Kingdom? Is that what they're looking to do? Or are they more of the same? Are they more establishment? Are they less regulation for the millionaires and billionaires? Are they trying to accelerate the austerity that we currently have and have been under for the last 15 to 20 years? Is this just more neoliberalism? It looks like it to me. So the average working class person is on the street like, we need reform, so we need change. This is the same guy that donates to the Conservatives. Not only are you getting defections from the Conservatives to Reform in terms of MPs, but you're also getting big donors go from the Conservatives to Reform. How are they any different? Whereas an actual grassroots movement, like the Green Party, who have less than 500,000 in donations and fund it all from the members, they represent the members. So to me, they're more relatable and they're more driven to succeed by the working class and by their members, not by the donors that gift them loads of money that can then dictate the policies for that party. Let me know if you think I'm right. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. But looks to me like Reform, just more establishment, no change. If you like this one, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in another video shortly. Bye bye.